support the channel and keep the content coming. At number 30 is Frances Tiafoe, aged 27 from USA, with 1,510 points. Tiafoe closes out the top 30, driven by his gritty baseline game and a few deep runs at hard-court events. At number 29 is Arthur Rinderknecht, aged 30 from France, with 1,540 points. Rinderknecht's consistency at ATP 250-level events and sharp serve got him into this spot. At number 28 is Lerner Tien, aged 19 from USA, with 1,550 points. The young American broke through with breakout wins, turning heads with his fearless shot-making. At number 27 is Cameron Norrie, aged 30, Great Britain, with 1,573 points. Norrie's experience and all-court steadiness have paid off, delivering regular quarter-final appearances. At number 26 is Luciano Darderi, aged 23 from Italy, with 1,609 points. Darderi's aggressive forehand and growing maturity have yielded vital points throughout the season. At number 25 is Talon Griekspoor, aged 29 from Netherlands, with 1,615 points. The Dutchman's clay court prowess and persistence on tour boundaries buoyed his ranking. At number 24 is João Fonseca, aged 19 from Brazil, with 1,635 points. Fonseca's first ATP 500 title shocker in Basel pushed him up dramatically, showing he's here to stay. At number 23 is Denis Shapovalov, aged 26 from Canada, with 1,675 points. Shapovalov's crafty lefty game and sporadic deep runs secured him a spot despite ups and downs. At number 22 is Flavio Cobolli, aged 23 from Italy, with 2,025 points. Cobolli's youth shone through, with breakthrough matches and surprising wins raising his profile. At number 21 is Francisco Cerundolo, aged 27 from Argentina, with 2,085 points. Cerundolo's grinding baseline style and solid clay court consistency carried him to this ranking. At number 20 is Tommy Paul, aged 28 from USA, with 2,100 points. Paul's resilience and tactical tennis in hard-court events allowed him to chip away at big names. At number 19 is Jakub Menšik, aged 20 from Czech Republic, with 2,180 points. This teenage Czech has made waves with fearless attacking and stunning early-round upsets. At number 18 is Karen Khachanov, aged 29 from Russia, with 2,320 points. Khachanov leaned on his big serve and power game, digging deep in big tournaments to stay inside top 20. At number 17 is Jiří Lehečka, aged 24 from Czech Republic, with 2,325 points. Lehečka's steady improvement and strong run in ATP 500s have earned him a higher plateau. At number 16 is Andrei Rublev, aged 28 from Russia, with 2,520 points. Rublev's explosive ground strokes and relentless energy helped him string together key wins. At number 15 is Holger Rune, aged 22 from Denmark, with 2,590 points. Rune's youthful fire and big match grit, especially on clay, have kept him climbing steadily. At number 14 is Alejandro Davidovich Fokina, aged 26 from Spain, with 2,635 points. With his flair and unpredictability, Davidovich Fokina disrupted higher seeds and grabbed consistent points. At number 13 is Daniil Medvedev, aged 29 from Russia, with 2,760 points. Medvedev's return to form on hard courts, combining defense and unorthodox play, regained him traction. At number 12 is Casper Ruud, aged 26 from Norway, with 2,835 points. Ruud leaned on his polished baseline game and solid performances in clay-heavy events to stay relevant. At number 11 is Alexander Bublik, aged 28 from Kazakhstan, with 2,870 points. Bublik's flair, big serve, and occasional moments of brilliance kept him competitive in tight matches. At number 10 is Jack Draper, aged 23 from Great Britain, with 2,990 points. The powerful Brit soared on hard courts, his booming serve and aggressive ground strokes turning heads. At number 9 is Ben Shelton, aged 23 from the USA, with 3,970 points. Shelton's explosive power and fearless shot-making kept him in the mix, even though he couldn't make it past the Nitto ATP Finals group stage. At number 8 is Lorenzo Musetti, aged 23 from Italy, with 4,040 points. Musetti's smooth shot-making and elegant one-handed backhand kept him competitive all season, and though he exited in the Nitto ATP Finals group stage after stepping in for the injured Novak Djokovic, he still proved he belongs on the big stage. At number 7 is Alex de Minaur, aged 26 from Australia, with 4,135 points. De Minaur's trademark speed and relentless grit powered his strong season, and ATP Finals semifinals pushed him up. At number 6 is Taylor Fritz, aged 28 from the USA, with 4,135 points. Fritz leaned on his big serve and solid baseline play throughout the year, despite bowing out in the Nitto ATP Finals group stage. At number 5 is Felix Auger-Aliassime, aged 25 from Canada, with 4,245 points. Auger-Aliassime's consistency, big match temperament, and ATP Finals semifinals pushed him up. At number 4 is Novak Djokovic, aged 38 from Serbia, with 4,830 points. Djokovic's season-long excellence kept him firmly among the elite, even though a shoulder injury forced him to withdraw from the Nitto ATP Finals, opening the door for Lorenzo Musetti to step in as his replacement. At number 3 is Alexander Zverev, aged 28 from Germany. With 5,160 points, Zverev's Munich title and strong Masters performances anchored his season, even though he couldn't advance past the Nitto ATP Finals group stage. Holding the runner's spot is Jannik Sinner, aged 24 from Italy, with 11,500 points. Sinner capped his season by defeating Alcaraz to win the 2025 Nitto ATP Finals. But despite that huge triumph, he still finishes just short of the top spot. Holding the throne is Carlos